In this question, you will read a short passage, listen to a talk, and answer a question about them. After you hear the question, you will have 30 seconds to prepare a response and 60 seconds to record the response. Read a passage about relict behaviors from a biology textbook. You will have 50 seconds to read the passage. Begin reading now.
In general, animals act in ways that help them to survive within their specific habitats. However, sometimes an animal species might display a behavior that no longer serves a clear purpose. The original purpose for the behavior might have disappeared long ago. Even thousands of years before this behavior, known as relic behavior, were useful to the animals when the species habitat was different. But now, because of change conditions, the behavior no longer serves its original purpose, leftover from an earlier time. The behavior remains as a relic or remain long after the environmental circumstance that influence its evolution has vanished.
Now listen to part of a lecture in a biology class.
Okay, so a good example of this, found right here in North America, is something an animal called the American pronghorn does. Pronghorns, as you may know, are a kind of deer-like animal. They live out on the open, grassy plains, somewhat in the middle of North America. And they are super fast. Pronghorns are, in fact, noted for being the fastest animal in the Western Hemisphere. Once a pronghorn starts running, zoom! None of its present-day predators, like the bobcat or coyote, can even hope to catch up with it. It's off in a flash. Okay, so why then do pronghorns run so fast? That's the question. Well, it turns out that quite a long time ago, I'm talking tens of thousands of years, things on the grassy plains used to be very different for the pronghorns. Because back then, lions used to live on the plains, chasing and preying upon the pronghorns. And lions, of course, are a very swift-moving mammal, much faster than the bobcat or coyote or other predators that you find on the plains today. But now, however, lions are all extinct in North America. They're no longer a predator of the pronghorn. Tens of thousands of years ago, though, the lions were there, chasing the pronghorns. So, back then, the pronghorn's speed was critical to its survival.
Using the example of the pronghorn and lion, explain the concept of a relict behavior. Begin to prepare your response after the beep. Begin speaking after the beep.
Relic behavior is an animal's behavior shaped by pressure from past predator, even though those predators no longer exist. Just as pronghorns remain extremely fast because they once had to escape the now extinct American cheetah. Rabbits still freeze when tired, a habit that originally evolved to avoid ancient predators that detected prey through movement. This behavior persists as a reminder of past evolution.